Hey guys, it's Courtney, and why am I wearing a hat? 2 words. Bad haircut. As for a trim, they cut my bangs like, they're like this short and they come off my head. Like, they're straight across. They don't even swoop, dude. I got Chinese bangs, dude. This week's topic is long distance relationships, and I don't know if you caught on, but me and Kayla are in a long distance relationship. Duh. She lives in St. Louis, and I live in Ocala, but I'm moving to Atlanta, which is kind of closer, but not really. It's still a long distance relationship. And I think the one thing that you have to realize when you're in a long distance relationship, or you have to learn, that I'm learning too, is patience. You cannot have that normalcy that other couples have. You can't go out on a Friday night. You can't have a date night. You can't hang out with all your friends. Like, you can't fucking go see him after work. Like, shit is frustrating. And Kayla has all the patience in the world with that. And, like, I can't do it. I can't do it. But I'm working on it. I'm learning. Long distance relationship is something you got to work out with any kind of relationship. But I feel like there's a little extra bit of oomph that needs to be taken when you're in a long distance relationship. Actually, we're fighting right now, but still say I love her. We've been dating for about a year now, going on a year. Okay, well, it's not a year. It's like 10 months, but it's almost a year. We are both learning how to deal with this, seeing that we've never done. Actually, not a lot of people know this. We actually met on YouTube, okay? Don't tell anyone, don't tell anyone. No, not a lot of people know that, okay? Our families don't know it. It all started as like a message, just like telling me like my videos were cool, and I was like, okay. And then it went from there, and we didn't see it coming. It can tend to be frustrating and tricky, but if you have someone who will stand by you and encourage you, like a positive person, I think that works. Do I think it's worth it? I think it's worth it if you work it. I'm pretty sure they say that in rehab or something. And like everyone said, lines of communication always open. You have to communicate, because that's like all you have in a long distance relationship. And on it, it's just something that you got to work out, like with any relationship. And this kind of makes me feel like Dr. Phil talking about this. But people like look at long distance relationships almost as it being weird. Like you've only met the person like once. Like, I've only seen Kayla 4 days in a row at the most, and that was like a small vacay for us. But I feel like it's also a positive thing that you can look at it like an upside of being in a long distance relationship, because when you're with that person, all those things that you would take for granted if you saw them every day, like, you just don't. Like, seeing Kayla face to face and like being able to like give her a big hug and just hold her and kiss her, like, that shit it just means so much more. But I think it's people look at it almost in a negative light, or almost an embarrassing light, because like they don't want to tell anyone. But you probably shouldn't be naive about the fact that the whole love of your life could live in the same state as you. I think that's being naive, and that's something that really opened my eyes. And like, you gotta look at it realistically. There are so many people out there all over the world, and you met the love of your life in your hometown. Like, I don't know. And the fact that she lives in St. Louis, like, so be it. I love the girl to death, and we're probably gonna stay together. I asked her to marry me, but she said no. I think we're thinking about kids or something. Probably the kind that you can adopt for 10 cents a day with flies on their face. I'll keep you updated, though. Definitely keep you updated. I don't know. I don't think we're going to move in together anytime soon, anything like that. I think we're just working what we got and not taking any day for granted. See you guys next week. I will definitely... Today is my last day in Ocala. I'm moving on up. Me and my hound dog, Morgan Elizabeth. We're going to be sophisticated people, and we're moving to Atlanta. So my next video will be from my apartment with Morgan Elizabeth. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye.